The New Albany Plain Township region is a community rich in history, including its cemeteries. These sacred grounds pay tribute to the early settlers, war veterans, and everyday citizens whose lives helped shape the New Albany we know today. Our community is home to 5 historic graveyards, each with its own story to tell. In 1814, John Smith donated a small parcel of land on Johnstown Road, known today as the Smith Cemetery. It is considered the first cemetery in the township and is the resting place of 2 Revolutionary War veterans, John Smith and John Klaus, witnesses to our nation's early history. For many years, the small cemetery behind Village Hall was known as the New Albany Cemetery, but today simply as the Old Burying Ground. It is the final resting place of New Albany's founders, Noble Landon and William Yantis, along with other pioneers who built the town. As we walk through the old cemetery, you can see we're going downhill, and right behind those trees is Rose Run Creek. This creek, unfortunately, at times would get very full of water and would flood this area, so a lot of the graves of the loved ones buried here were underwater. By 1881, there was a committee of 3 men that realized, hey, this is untenable. We need to move these bodies. We need a new cemetery. So they started putting together a plan to purchase Maplewood Cemetery. And by 1883, many of the graves from this location down here were actually moved to Maplewood Cemetery. John Swickard was actually moved from his orchard where he was buried behind his house. And Robert Wilson was actually killed during the Civil War as a member of the 18th U.S. Infantry. He was then buried in the South, dug up, moved to this cemetery, buried here in this lowland, and on the 3rd time, re-entered in Maplewood, which is where he is buried today. Today, Maplewood is a beautifully maintained cemetery, home to the graves of many local residents, including hundreds of veterans, from the American Civil War through present. One of the monuments that really stands out at Maplewood is this one, the gravesite of Clark and Martha Ranney. It's a beautiful, stunning monument showing God holding the earth. Our community also has other smaller cemeteries. The Union Cemetery is in the far northwestern corner of the township and holds the graves of many Plain and Blendon Township residents. And in more recent years, the city has restored the old Wagner Cemetery on Central College Road. This small historic lot was originally laid out beside one of Plain Township's first meeting halls for church and school. So I encourage you to take a stroll through one of the area's well-maintained cemeteries. It's there where we find history etched in stone, silent reminders of those who came before us.